Great civilization after great civilization collapsed. It led to the end of the Bronze Age. In the chaos that followed, a dark age descended across the region. The Sea Peoples had the audacity to attack the Egyptian Empire, the ancient Greeks, and the wealthy city of Ugarit. While we may never know their true identity, these mysterious people had a profound effect on the late Bronze Age.
I do not think that the late Bronze Age collapse would have occurred if it were not for the Sea Peoples.
It reshaped the world in ways that now seem the stuff of fantasy. 700 years after the onset of the Little Ice Age began, climatologists are still debating what natural processes triggered it. What caused the abrupt climate shift that doomed the Vikings and devastated millions more in the medieval world? There is no clear consensus and no lack of theories.
I believe the basic cause of the Little Ice Age was that we were getting less radiation from the sun at that time.
The significant drop in the temperature from the sun, the shift in the Earth's rotational orbit, it's a mystery as to what is the clear cause to all this. The data could even point to something supernatural.
A Supreme Court justice hailed a New York City cab and rode off into oblivion. A man strapped $200,000 to his chest and disappeared into thin air.
Was it the perfect crime, or was it a foolish endeavor that cost a man his life?
They're among the world's most baffling mysteries. The famous and the infamous who've disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only questions and riddles.
And it appears to change shape in flight.
Yeah, southbound. It's moving fast. Did she stop it? Standby 13.
Now here's what takes the weird to that other level. Within the Nevada Test and Training Range is a high security area whose name has become synonymous with UFO theory, Area 51.
Area 51 is a military base. The military didn't actually acknowledge that it existed until the 2000s.
And I welcome you to the first of 3 90-minute debates between the Democratic candidate for president, Vice President Al Gore, and the Republican candidate, Governor George W.
Spotted Bigfoot in Cleveland County, and this isn't the first time. The legend continues. One man in Kaiser says he encountered the mythic beast just last week.
There are going to be several 100,000 people lined up Friday night and Saturday morning just to have the first one, just for that cool factor.
The trick is getting your hands on one.
There's never been an iPod that can do this.
I'm telling you, folks, there's something going on with our governments. Doesn't it feel like sometimes they're being controlled by some unseen forces? A hidden cabal of shadow men.
Germany in particular is warning the levels are unsustainable, with a total of 800,000 asylum claims expected in 2015. Chancellor Merkel.
This is non-negotiable. I'm sorry, folks, but this is serious stuff. We're in the trenches here. The war beast of these corporate dogs is shooting at our comrades down the date, turning them into loyal, degenerate soy boys. That's right, I said it, and I did.
As the COVID crisis in California slips further out of control.
It's like a war zone, and we're asking for help, and help's not coming.
Regional stay-at-home orders.
It's called having a syndrome. Having a syndrome, folks. You got that? Are you listening? Or is there buzzing in your ears from Big Brother? I'm not kidding, folks. Our government can no longer be trusted. They're so fucking psyop by some extraterrestrial device turned on like a dial on a radio.
This is a matter of national security, and this is important because in real time, we don't know what's in the sky. We don't know if this is...
What is it? It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over.
Right, I believe we have some footage that has been taken on a mobile phone. Let's have a look at it.
Look.
The end is near. They're saying fairies are polluting the waters in Germany. Mermaids are yanking people off the coast of Brazil. Find your children, find your loved ones, and hold them tight, because all hell has broken loose. All hell! Do you understand me? This is the time to panic!
And it looks to be just the beginning of what Amazon intends to do here in the great city of Los Angeles. Back to you, Claire.
Thank you, Carl. It sure looks like Amazon is here to stay. Now, with the weather we have...
My apologies. We've just received word from our field reporter. Something has happened at the Amazon facility we were just at. Carl?
Thank you, Claire. As you can see behind me, an explosion of some magnitude, localized within the warehouse, has torn a hole in the concrete foundations of the building. Our best guess is a gas leak or a... What is that? A giant bat! Oh my god! That's not a bat! That's a...
The latest figures place the death toll in the thousands, with no explanation as to why Amazon's new drone-operated warehouse was specifically targeted. Information remains scarce, as all site footage was reportedly destroyed or corrupted beyond recovery. While details regarding the entities witnessed emerging from the rubble remain unconfirmed, we are receiving harrowing accounts from pedestrians who encountered them firsthand.
He was there, and then gone. They weren't bats like everyone's saying. I might describe them as demonic. Devils like from the Bible. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I saw one take Jamie right in front of me.
I'm not one to say I told you so, folks. It hurts me to see that my warnings weren't heeded. But now, I expect any corrupt, bankrupt, and wholly enthralled government to heed my warnings. They're in on it just like the lizard men, just like those gray bastards out in Area 51, and it makes my blood boil hot. Someone in Los Angeles made a deal with a demon, and it came back to bite them in the ass. It serves them right. But do the folks on the street who got killed or eaten by that demon scum deserve it? No, they don't! This is why we have to demand...
Ladies and gentlemen, in light of the profound events witnessed last month in Los Angeles, the European Union has mandated that a new pan-European council oversee a dedicated task force. This body is charged with investigating these supernatural phenomena to ensure the absolute security of all European citizens. With the United Kingdom returning to our Union, and as Ukraine and our Balkan partners enter the definitive stages of membership, the European project stands stronger than ever. We must act in unison, forged into the spear that will repel this unprecedented threat to our way of life. Whatever the nature of this adversary, whoever they may be, we shall meet them head-on, and we will prevail.
Welcome to the Supernatural Pan-European Assault and Recon Task Force, SPEAR for short. If you're listening to this briefing, you've been selected from among Europe's finest to join our ranks. SPEAR is mandated by the European Commission to investigate, secure, and where necessary, neutralize supernatural threats across the continent. You will operate within specialized squads of scientists, soldiers, and tactical experts, working in tandem to address emergent anomalies as they materialize. Operationally, SPEAR units utilize the Legend the Myth tabletop system to navigate a West Marches-style campaign across the European theater. The other actors may take you from the southern coast of Spain to the Scandinavian highlands. In every theater, your team will prioritize collaborative, narrative-driven operations to shield Europe from the escalating supernatural threat. Upon mission completion, SPEAR squads regroup at our Brussels headquarters to debrief, recover, and convert field intelligence into tangible, long-term development. This information is vital to upgrading our facilities, unlocking new shared tags, and discovering supernatural technologies that might grant the tactical edge we need to survive the next incursion. Every mission completed ensures SPEAR stays one step ahead of the threats to our way of life. Without you and the rest of SPEAR, Europe remains vulnerable to the existential threats of this new paradigm. Thank you for your commitment. And operative, Godspeed.